Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of SmackDown Live, the first episode of SmackDown Live in the newest season of Universe Mode. 2 championship matches featuring Finn Balor and Bobby Roode, as well as we find out who the 30th pick for SmackDown Live is going to be at the Royal Rumble. So stay tuned tonight here in Nebraska. Here we go with our opening contest here on SmackDown Live. It's Asuka taking on Carmella in a non-title matchup to open up SmackDown Live. What a heck of an opening to continue SmackDown Live. If we've seen any momentum from SmackDown Live, that's got to be the best Survivor Series you got to ever seen from a certain brand whatsoever. Almost sweeping the competition. The only match that SmackDown Live lost was a 2-on-2 Raw vs. SmackDown Live women's matchup. It was Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair almost getting it done, but they lost to Bayley and Sasha Banks. Very unfortunate. But either way, I mean, The Rock and Shane McMahon got to be very impressed with what happened. And tonight we have big matches. Asuka, she came from NXT. She's the woman that has signed with SmackDown Live. She came out at Survivor Series to try and get the upper hand on Carmella, but Carmella would actually get Asuka in a submission hold and make Asuka tap out. So we'll see if Asuka can debut here on SmackDown Live with a victory under her belt. Asuka was the first ever NXT Women's Champion, held it for the longest time, but it seemed like she was ready for a call-up, and she decided to drop the title. And, she got the opportunity to either sign with Raw or SmackDown Live, and it seems like she's signed with SmackDown Live, so that's pretty good. As here comes your SmackDown Live Women's Champion. She was able to defeat Paige there at Survivor Series. A pretty good matchup, and Carmella has shown why she's a Women's Champion right now. She's having a heck of a run. I mean, she's having losses here and there, but I mean, Carmella's still looking pretty good. Her wrestling is getting better. She's still a very beautiful athlete, and she's just still getting it done. That's what you got to like about a champion. She's able to still get it done no matter what. But tonight she has a hard task tonight as she's facing the debut of Asuka tonight. And this is not the only big matches. All these next matches tonight are going to be very big. So after this, we have 2 championship matches. We have the WWE Championship is on the line. Finn Balor and the club will be taking on Bobby Roode as Bobby Roode cashes in his rematch clause. Because we know a while back it was Bobby Roode and was in that fatal 4-way for the WWE Championship at Hell in a Cell. He never technically lost it. He wasn't the one that got pinned. So tonight he's cashing in his rematch clause against Finn Balor. And then also tonight we have the United States Championship match. Apollo Crews takes on Dean Ambrose for the United States Championship. And then in our main event tonight, we find out who gets the 30th pick for SmackDown Live. Will it be Roman Reigns, Nakamura, Daniel Bryan, or Braun Strowman? All 4 of those men swept Team Raw's team in that 4 vs. 4 matchup. As Asuka with that beautiful DDT taking down Carmella. So tonight's SmackDown Live is very stacked. And from top to bottom, this should be a really good show tonight. And Nebraska should, hopefully they're living it here. Sounds like they are so far. But getting back to this action, we are 4 weeks away from the Royal Rumble. Obviously, that's going to be a co-branded pay-per-view. A lot of big matches. There has been rumors of having a women's Royal Rumble as well. We're not too sure if that's going to be happening here in Universe Mode as of yet. But as of right now, Royal Rumble coming your way. It will as other titles will be defended also. Carmella needs to get away from... Oh! She's there. And see how dangerous. She's going to... NXT for the most part. We know Shayna Baszler is taking over the helm there in NXT with the NXT Women's Championship. As now Carmella with a hard Irish whip into the corner. Oh! Big forearm there taking down Asuka. And imagine the the boost of confidence if Carmella is somehow able to defeat Asuka tonight. I mean, she's got to have some confidence from last night, especially defeating Paige, but also stalling the attack of Asuka. It looked like Asuka was going to come in there and roll over Carmella, but Carmella stood her ground and hit a submission on Asuka. So, I mean, that's pretty good to see from the champ. You may not like what she's doing, especially right now. She's a worthy champion. Now Asuka. Oh no, punch there from Carmella. It looked like Asuka might have been setting up some kind of submission, but Asuka was not going to let that happen. The rope we go. What does Asuka have in store for Carmella? Gonna throw her back in the ring. And Asuka continuing to do some more damage for the champion. Now besides Asuka, that want to be the top in the women's division, we have Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, now Asuka, among others. So I mean, the women's division here on SmackDown Live has just gotten tighter, especially when you have Naomi, Natalya, Nikki. So there's a lot of big names here in the women's roster that won an opportunity. This heel kick or whatever didn't work out, and this is what made Asuka tap. This is what made Asuka tap before, but there is a rope break right there, unfortunately, and that could cost Carmella there. I mean, if she would have realized she was too far next to the ropes, she might have been able to actually get a good submission hold there, but didn't really work out. Uh-oh. Is Carmella thinking about fixing it? Is she going to hit another submission hold? No! A super kick to Asuka. Pinfall here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Carmella defeating Asuka tonight. That momentum from last night working really well in the favor of Carmella. What a super kick though, too. That was very impressive. Wow. Carmella all celebrations right now. And Asuka not too pleased with what just happened. A little bit of frustration building in Asuka there. But it was a back and forth match. But Carmella takes down the debuting Asuka. A bit of shock here to open up SmackDown Live. But it's time for your WWE Championship to be defended, as it is Finn Balor taking on the man Bobby Roode.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the WWE Championship.
And like JoJo just said, this is the WWE Championship match. It is under no disqualification. Anything could happen. Two of the very best here on SmackDown Live will be going at it right now. One of the longest reigning WWE champions here in Universe Mode history on SmackDown Live, Bobby Roode, held that championship from SummerSlam for a couple months by defeating Randy Orton. And Bobby Roode is looking to get back on top of that mountain right now. Can Roode do it though? His crowd chanting along with Bobby Roode's song here. But Bobby Roode is looking, like I said, to be focused back on that mountaintop. He had it there for a while, and then all of a sudden, Shane McMahon was talking to just the SmackDown Live general manager. We didn't know who it was at the time, and they made it a fatal four-way match at Hell in a Cell. And that's what sucked for Bobby Roode. But unfortunately, you're gonna have obstacles in your way, and you have to somehow get through them. He only had a 25% chance, but Roman Reigns ended up spearing Seth Rollins to become WWE Champion, but then Finn Balor would cash in on Roman Reigns after the matchup. So we'll see if Finn Balor can continue his momentum from Hell in a Cell. As there is the club, ladies and gentlemen. Gallows, Carl Anderson, and Finn Balor of the club. It seems like Finn Balor letting the big man take over the duties right now. Usually Finn Balor's in front there, but it seems like Balor and Gallows switching up tonight. Gallows making sure that the champ is protected. And that's what you gotta like about these guys. You know, they're not the fan favorites right now. Obviously, Finn Balor, a huge talent. People are gonna like this man, but after what he's had to do to earn that championship over the couple months, I mean, they turned on the New Day. Finn Balor aligns with the club, and then Finn Balor would go on to be Mr. Money in the Bank for SmackDown Live, cashes in at Hell in a Cell on Roman Reigns, and then it's just so much stuff happening for Finn Balor right now. And he defeated Mr. Chris Jericho at Survivor Series. He brought out the Demon to defeat him. And I'm surprised tonight in this big match he didn't bring out his own Demon. But maybe he doesn't need it to defeat Bobby Roode tonight.
Introducing the champion from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is the WWE champion, Finn Balor.
And there he is, Finn Balor. A huge match in the career of his WWE Championship reign. Will his reign be shortened tonight by that man Bobby Roode, or will Finn Balor continue to show us why he is the champion on SmackDown Live as a dropkick takes down Roode? And for Finn Balor, like I said, he defeated Chris Jericho at Survivor Series. He cashed in on Roman Reigns at Hell in a Cell. And this man, I mean, he did lose to Roman Reigns via a roll-up a week after he cashed in on Roman Reigns, and then a couple weeks later he would lose to Seth Rollins via that ripcord knee. So Finn Balor looked like he was struggling, but when he brought that Demon out, he took it to Chris Jericho. I mean, obviously we don't see a lot of the Demon around here, but maybe with these big marquee matches, Finn Balor can show that other side of him. And now Bobby Roode. Oh, nice takedown there. A little bit of a face buster. Takes down Finn Balor, the champ. This is for the WWE Championship, ladies and gentlemen. A no disqualification match. And we still have two marquee matches later on tonight. We have the United States Championship on the line. Apollo Crews fights to go one-on-one with Dean Ambrose. As well as in the main event, we find out who will get the 30th pick in the Royal Rumble for SmackDown Live. And now Bobby Roode looking to show off the power here again. Oh, a little bit of almost like an attitude adjustment. And imagine if Bobby Roode wins this way very early in the matchup. And now Finn Balor going to take some time. Both of these men will obviously have fans, but they're heavily booed though. And so this is a perfect time right now to see who is the better villain, who is the better wrestler. It's a big chop there from Finn. Now face to face. Oh, reversal as now Bobby Roode and Finn Balor go at it at ringside. A spinning heel kick to the midsection. And now here comes Bobby Roode. Oh, a suplex to the outside. And Bobby Roode needs to be careful there. Gallows and Anderson there at ringside. And back in the ring we go. This should be a really good matchup. Test of strength here between both men. I mean, Roode obviously having the strength and then the agility of a man like Finn Balor. It should be a pretty good matchup. Ooh, is on a knee strike there. And Bobby Roode is just looking good here early. Just looking to take it to the WWE champion. Easy for me to say. But either way, like I'm saying, with Finn Balor, if he's able to take down Bobby Roode, you got to think that Roman Reigns is obviously going to be next in line. Roman Reigns still isn't happy with what happened. He's still not happy to get cashed in on. He still wants his opportunity for the WWE Championship. Ooh, and then a clothesline there from Roode. So maybe Finn Balor defends it against Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble if somehow Bobby Roode doesn't walk out with the WWE Championship tonight. As Bobby Roode with a flapjack taking down Finn Balor. And Bobby Roode seems like he's been getting the upper hand these last couple minutes here tonight. Uh-oh. Kick to the midsection. Bobby Roode. What does he have in mind for Finn Balor? Oh, release. Turnbuckle powerbomb right into the corner. And right in that lower back of Finn Balor. And Finn Balor's in a very, very bad way, ladies and gentlemen. Ew, and then he gets hit with a spine buster. And now Gallows. Gallows getting involved here. The referee not too happy. And this is a little bit of a distraction helping out Finn Balor here. As Roode continues to do some more damage, the referee making sure that turnbuckle padding, even though it is a no disqualification matchup. Kick to the midsection. Bobby Roode, glorious DDT. Is that enough? Pinfall, but Gallows once again being a good brother and helping out Finn Balor. Is Bobby Roode dominating these last couple minutes right now? And we could see a new WWE champion. And no, Gallows thrown out. Luke Gallows has been thrown out. And hopefully that doesn't mean Anderson has been thrown out as well. Oh, a sling blade there takes down Bobby Roode. And now Anderson's right there. So I don't think he's been thrown out. As now Finn Balor. Balor looking to fly, ladies and gentlemen. Is he thinking coup de grace? Yeah, yes he is, coup de grace. He was in the landing zone and he hit it. Will it be enough? 2, 3, yes it is. After being dominated for most of the match, Finn Balor hitting a coup de grace essentially out of nowhere and wins that matchup. And Bobby Roode not too happy. And, whoa, hey, what the hell? What the hell was that for? Bobby Roode pissed off. Bobby Roode dominated that matchup, and then a coup de grace out of nowhere. Finn Balor wins it, retains the WWE Championship, and Bobby Roode just snapped and hit official, and that's going to cost some money out of his wallet, because that's at least 15, 20K right there with the official hit. Bobby Roode snapped, hitting an official. Hopefully we'll get some more news on that crap, but here we go with the United States Championship on the line. Ambrose versus Apollo Crews.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the United States Championship.
And here comes Titus Worldwide and Apollo Crews. He's been looking pretty good these last couple months. And tonight, will it be the big night for Apollo Crews? Can Apollo Crews get it done tonight against Dean Ambrose? Apollo Crews would go on to defeat Dolph Ziggler at the time he was the United States Champion. And then when Dean Ambrose would win, Apollo Crews would get an opportunity at Dean Ambrose on a non-title matchup, and Apollo Crews would go on to defeat Dean Ambrose in a non-title matchup. And then we saw last week on SmackDown Live, Titus Worldwide, Mr. Titus O'Neil would take on Dean Ambrose one-on-one, and Dean Ambrose would end up picking up that victory. So right now, Apollo Crews in the biggest match of his career tonight, one-on-one with 1/3 of the Shield tonight. And here he comes, Dean Ambrose. And there's Seth Rollins. Where's the champ? There he is, Dean Ambrose. They got their Shield attire on and they're ready for a fight. Seth Rollins doesn't have much of going on, so he's here tonight to support one of his best friends, one of his members of the Shield tonight. Dean Ambrose defends that United States Championship against Apollo Crews. This match is going to be very good. A lot of agility, a lot of good wrestling in this matchup. And Ambrose, he looks very focused. He needs to be. Because if Apollo Crews takes this championship, that's going to be a major upset in my book. I mean, Apollo Crews obviously has wins over Ambrose and like the likes of Ziggler, but I mean, he's got to prove it that these weren't fluke victories.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Apollo Crews all fired up here tonight.
Introducing the champion from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Dean Ambrose.
And look at the intensity on the man's face. He is looking for a fight, and he's going to get one. Ambrose, the lunatic, against Apollo Crews. Who is going to get the upper hand tonight? Ambrose or Apollo Crews? We're about to find out right now. With a bit of a stalemate here. Nice stalemate. A little bit early in the matchup, with both men just trying to feel each other out. But Apollo Crews showing off his strength as well. And now Ambrose showing off the strength. Big punch there. Here comes Apollo Crews showing off those big haymakers. Stunning Dean Ambrose there for a second. And now an Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and then a jumping stinger splash there into the corner. And Apollo Crews, I know this match just started, but looking pretty good here early. And Ambrose might want to wake up right now, because Apollo Crews is not a man you want to have second thoughts about. If he's able to hit that standing moonsault or something like almost like a Blue Thunderbomb type maneuver, then Apollo Crews is going to win that championship. And for Apollo Crews, just getting TV time was his main goal. Obviously he wants to be champion, but I mean, for all the time he wasn't being used on SmackDown Live, he was just trying to get an opportunity to show why a lot of fans and critics out there have actually liked Apollo Crews' wrestling style. And for Apollo Crews, it's the perfect opportunity to show why he's made the most of his opportunities. And for SmackDown Live, we've traded a couple superstars from SmackDown Live to Raw after Survivor Series. So, I mean, there's big opportunities for Apollo Crews to shine. We saw Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton get traded to Monday Night Raw. I mean, it might not be the best of trades, but I think it works out great. And especially you got Brock Lesnar on SmackDown Live now, the Beast Incarnate. And the question is for Brock Lesnar, when will we see him? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Brock Lesnar would obviously be in the Royal Rumble, unless he somehow gets in a WWE Championship match of some sort. But I mean, for Brock Lesnar, he shows up when he wants to, when the money is right. I mean, it looks like he had a little feud going with Daniel Bryan when Daniel Bryan would have a matchup. It was supposed to be Daniel Bryan and Rusev for a qualifying match to be in that 4 versus 4 match. Well, that happened. It was Brock Lesnar would replace Rusev. Brock Lesnar would end up defeating Daniel Bryan, and then Brock Lesnar would go on to hit even more moves on Daniel Bryan. And I'm surprised Daniel Bryan was 100% for that match at the 4 versus 4 Survivor Series matchup. As here we go, Ambrose with the hard Irish whip off the ropes. Apollo Crews is not going to let that happen, though. Oh, big takedown. And look at these big punches from Apollo Crews. Taking it right to the lunatic. As now Apollo Crews going to go for the pinfall. Were those big punches enough? Nope, still early in the matchup. As here we go, hard Irish whip onto the apron. And now, look at the belly to belly. Just suplexing him. That's pretty impressive. As now Apollo Crews going to slow down the matchup right now. Just keep down Ambrose as much as he can. And it's pretty good to see Seth Rollins out here to support his brother-in-arms, Dean Ambrose, just to show the support. Ambrose, you may not feel like he can always get it done by himself. So, I mean, Rollins out here to make sure that if, let's say, Titus Worldwide would try and get involved here, Mr. Titus O'Neil would try and get involved, then we could have a situation. But Seth Rollins is right there to help out. And now Ambrose with a reversal, taking down the #1 contender. And now Ambrose with a big knee. And now Ambrose trying to get that momentum in his corner right now. Big moves these last couple minutes here. And what does the champ have to do to Apollo Crews here? And now Ambrose. Oh, big slaps to the face there of Apollo. And now a drop kick to the midsection, right into the ribs. That's definitely got to hurt. And now, hold on a minute. Ambrose looking to put away the #1 contender here. Here we go. Dean Ambrose Dirty deeds to Apollo Crews. Is that enough? No, there's a rope break. A rope break has occurred. And Ambrose may have just gotten screwed in that. I mean, Apollo was close to the ropes, but you could have called it either way. As Apollo Crews needs to get something going. Can he capitalize off that mistake that Dean Ambrose did? Having Apollo Crews too close to the ropes. Will we see a new champion because of that? And Ambrose is just targeting the midsection. Just that frustration after he thought he defeated Apollo Crews. And now he's going to go for the pinfall once again here. Will that be enough? No, 2.5. And like I said, that frustration has to start building right now from Dean Ambrose. And now he's just going to try and suffocate Apollo Crews. Possible submission hold here right now. Just trying to see if he can slow him down. But Apollo Crews not going to let that happen. Going to try and get him back in this match. As into the corner we go. Oh, and then a stinger splash there from Apollo. And Apollo Crews is going to take some time, but you don't want to give Ambrose too much time, though. Big kick to the lower back. And now Apollo Crews is going to do some more damage. From Apollo Crews, what do I got to do to put away a man like Dean Ambrose? As there is a pinfall here. Will this be enough? 2.5. Not much damage has been done from Apollo Crews here. Ooh, maybe that knee will help. That's what happened in that WWE Championship match we just saw as a standing moonsault there from Apollo. In just a minute, Apollo Crews, are we about to see an upset in the making? Here we go. Look at the strength of Apollo Crews. And now he has Ambrose in position. Standing moonsault. New champion. New champion. 2. No. And Apollo Crews, he thought he had Ambrose. He really thought he did. And now Apollo Crews showboating right now. Oh, reversal there. And Apollo Crews all fired up. He's busted Ambrose wide open. A little swinging momentum currently. And now Apollo Crews off the ropes. Here he comes. Oh my God. Look at the agility of this man. Holy cow. And then another standing moonsault. I think we're about to see a new champion. Apollo Crews. Will this be it? 2, 3. Yes, it is. New champion. Apollo Crews. Welcome to the reign of Apollo Crews, ladies and gentlemen. What a match. What a back and forth match, ladies and gentlemen. Apollo Crews ends up defeating Dean Ambrose one-on-one. A hard-hitting match. Apollo Crews looking pretty good. And Ambrose getting frustrated. He's walking out with Seth Rollins right now. Not too happy with what the outcome just said, but a hard-hitting match. It is main event time here on SmackDown Live. What a night it's been so far. We just saw a new champion in Apollo Crews. And now we're about to figure out who's going to be the 30th pick in the Royal Rumble match. It's going to be obviously a member of SmackDown Live. But will it be Nakamura, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, or this man, Braun Strowman? We know Roman Reigns is essentially the new #1 contender after Bobby Roode just lost to Finn Balor there. So essentially, Roman Reigns is. But, obviously Strowman or Daniel Bryan or even Nakamura would love to earn an opportunity for that. But one of these men is going to be the last pick, the last spot at the Royal Rumble. And it could be that man right there, Braun Strowman. Imagining if you're dominating the Royal Rumble and then you have to remember the 30th pick might be that man. That'd be pretty hard to imagine. And the crowd is all going crazy right now for Daniel Bryan. The Yes Movement is here in 2K19. And will Daniel Bryan be able to make that one of the best of all time if he's able to get the 30th pick in the Royal Rumble? The 30th pick doesn't always win, but it could very well be the year of Daniel Bryan. Imagine him headlining WrestleMania with the WWE Championship on the line. And right now it's Finn Balor. That could definitely be a big dream match ahead with Daniel Bryan and a Finn Balor. If somehow Daniel Bryan is the 30th pick, and if Finn Balor's still WWE champion still. But you never know. Anything is possible here in Universe Mode. And now here is Shinsuke. Shinsuke Nakamura, King of Strong Style. A very superstar here in Universe Mode. And he did pretty well in that Survivor Series matchup, helping out Team SmackDown Live to defeat Monday Night Raw 6-1. And SmackDown Live swept Monday Night Raw in that main event 4-0. So SmackDown Live is definitely the better roster as of right now. But there were some trades from SmackDown Live to Monday Night Raw. So we'll see if SmackDown Live can continue that momentum. And Nakamura, one of those crazy guys you gotta love to have on your team. And now here he is, the big dog, Roman Reigns. Former WWE champion. He is a two-time WWE champion, and he's a former United States champion here in Universe Mode. He is a part of the Shield. And for Roman Reigns, he wants to get back to facing the WWE champion Finn Balor. But tonight, if he qualifies to be the 30th pick at the Royal Rumble, we'll have to find a new #1 contender, essentially. So it's going to be very interesting to see what exactly is going to be the outcome in this match tonight. Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Daniel Bryan. A hell of a fatal four-way match coming your guys' way right now. Who is going to be the 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble? We are about to find out. Will it be the Monster Among Men? Will it be the Yes Movement? Will it be the King of Strong Style? Or will it be the Roman Empire? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Your main event is underway. And Nakamura and Braun Strowman going at it. And Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan going at it. A lot of big-name superstars in this matchup, as The Rock is going to be loving what these guys did at Survivor Series. Essentially dominating Survivor Series. The Rock would even defeat Kurt Angle in a hard-hitting match. And now, big kick there from Daniel Bryan. As all these guys just beating the living heck out of each other early in this matchup. They know what is on the line. A lot of marquee matches, a lot of dream matches in this match right now. With Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, I mean, a Nakamura, Braun Strowman matchup would be pretty good. Obviously, Reigns and Strowman have already fought against each other in a pretty good match. Roman Reigns has defeated Strowman. So Strowman... it'd be a good opportunity for him to get some redemption on Roman Reigns. So there's just a lot of marquee stuff, a lot of big storylines coming your guys' way at from Survivor Series to SmackDown Live, heading into the Royal Rumble 4 weeks away. Big marquee matches, a 30-man Royal Rumble, a possible Women's Royal Rumble, as well as the Universal Championship, the WWE Championship, and a couple other matches might be in store for Royal Rumble, so make sure you guys stay tuned. As this is the new season of Universe Mode, we'll tell you a little bit more. We have the Raw General Manager, Kurt Angle. SmackDown Live General Manager is The Rock. Those two had a match at Survivor Series, and like I said, The Rock ended up defeating Kurt Angle. We have big marquee storylines. I mean, Finn Balor cashing in on Roman Reigns. He's still champion. He defeated Chris Jericho. I mean, Strowman's looking to get his first ever championship here. Nakamura has already been champion. Daniel Bryan coming out of retirement. Shane McMahon saying he's cleared. And Daniel Bryan just looking to get back to where he was a couple years ago when he main evented WrestleMania 30 by defeating Triple H first and then Batista and Randy Orton in the main event to become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Is Roman Reigns just targeting the head right now of Daniel Bryan? This is just an onslaught right now. He's busted Daniel Bryan wide open here too. And again, Roman Reigns again with the punch to the skull. He is just an onslaught of punches right now. The referee needs to stop this man. This is just repetitive offense, but he's just punching the hell out of Daniel Bryan. Come on, ref, stop him. This is just atrocious here. And now Roman Reigns looking to put away Daniel Bryan here early. Spear! Spear to Daniel Bryan. Is that enough? Is that enough? You're not going to go for the pinfall. Roman Reigns comes right after Strowman. And now a pinfall. 1, 2. No, Reigns thought he had him. I mean, he should have went for the pinfall on Daniel Bryan. He was down and out. That was like 10 punches right in the face from Roman Reigns to Daniel Bryan. He's busted wide open. If Daniel Bryan somehow wins this match, I will be very surprised. Oh, as Daniel Bryan trying to get back in this match. I don't even know if he knows where he's at currently. He got punched too many times in the face. He's been busted open, and we'll see if he can fight back. And that's what he's trying to do with Shinsuke Nakamura. These big kicks from Daniel Bryan. Will this be enough? And now again, the yes kick, but Braun Strowman right there. And Roman Reigns hitting that Superman punch. It didn't get enough though, and that's the problem. As a submission hold here. Wait a minute. No, never mind. Now Daniel Bryan going to try and take some time to recuperate after taking all those punches from Roman Reigns. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Imagine if Daniel Bryan's able to hit this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the running yes kick. Is that going to be enough? Is Daniel Bryan go to the Royal Rumble? No. Well, I mean, he still could, but he won't be the 30th pick at least. And now the big dog with a gut-wrench suplex. And now that has taken out Daniel Bryan. And now Roman Reigns looking to steal one from Braun Strowman here. Here he comes. No, he missed the spear. Right into the knee there of Braun Strowman. Oh, my God. Oh, that was just vicious there. And now Nakamura and Strowman double teaming there, being alliance real quick. Never mind. Strowman not going to let that happen. And now a Hurricane Rana there. Look out behind you. Now Braun Strowman coming after Daniel Bryan. Can he? No! Right to the midsection there. But Roman Reigns back up to his feet. And this is very bad. Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman teaming up right there. And now he's going to throw Daniel Bryan to the outside. And now it's essentially a one-on-one match inside the ring. Strowman and Nakamura. And if I'm Roman Reigns, I throw Daniel Bryan back in the ring right now. Because if Strowman has too much time in the ring, it's going to be game over. Submission hold. Submission hold. Will Nakamura tap? No. Roman Reigns right in there to break it up. No, and then a clothesline takes down Strowman. No, and then just running into Daniel Bryan like he's nothing. And Bryan could have been out, but Bryan's still showing the heart that he has. And then a big uppercut there, stunning Roman Reigns. And then just trying to attack the quads. That's all Daniel Bryan has to do, honestly, to Roman Reigns to try and slow down the onslaught. Roman Reigns has taken it to Daniel Bryan tonight. He hit at least like 10 punches to the face. And now Strowman going to take it to Daniel Bryan with that face buster. And now, wait a minute, Strowman. He has Roman Reigns by the neck. Oh, right to the kidneys. Oh, my God. I know Roman Reigns still has a vest on, but that's still going to hurt. A big punch there from Strowman and then a clothesline. This match has been very, very physical from the get-go. The attempted drop kick there from Nakamura didn't phase Strowman, and Strowman just takes it right to him. And if you guys missed any action from tonight's episode of SmackDown Live, as a low blow there from Nakamura, and that's perfectly legal in this matchup. As, hold on, he's looking for the yes lock. The yes lock is applied. Is Daniel Bryan going to get it? Nakamura has not stopped him. No, Nakamura now stops him. We thought there for a second that Roman Reigns was going to possibly tap out there. And now this is a key opportunity for Daniel Bryan. All men are down. And now Nakamura. There is a rope break though, unfortunately. And now Daniel Bryan going to take some time here. And so is Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns is down and out right now. If I'm one of the competitors, I go after Reigns. Maybe not now since he's trying to get up to his feet. But now Strowman coming after Roman here. This could be very bad as a kick there from Nakamura. No, and then a vicious knee strike to the midsection there, right to the ribs. And now Nakamura waiting for Daniel Bryan to get up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. Oh, Kinshasa! Kinshasa! Is that enough? 1, 2. No, Bryan kicks out. Strowman would have been too late, I believe. As Daniel Bryan with a roll through there. And I believe Roman Reigns got busted open with that encounter that he had with Braun Strowman out at ringside there. And these guys know what is on the line here. It's Roman Reigns with a clothesline there. Yeah, Reigns is definitely busted open. That big gash on his forehead there. And now Strowman takes down Nakamura. And now Reigns with a clothesline. No, and the Superman punch. Is that enough? 1, 2. No, 2.5. Man, every single guy in this matchup has taken the biggest of shots. And Nakamura trying to stop Roman Reigns, but he's just going to let it happen, and that's why he let it happen. Strowman with a reversal, then a knee strike there from Nakamura. What a match this has been, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no. Uh-oh. Daniel Bryan, what does he have in store for Shinsuke here? And now Strowman, he could be in the landing zone of this possible suplex here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. A suplex into a type of frog splash onto Braun Strowman there. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. He's looking for that running knee strike. Oh no, Nakamura with a reversal. And now Reigns looking to hit a Superman punch on Strowman. No, Superman punch. Down goes the monster among men. Down goes Daniel Bryan. Oh, kick to the midsection there. And now Nakamura, he's looking to take it to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, Kinshasa from Nakamura. Is this it? Is Nakamura headlining the Royal Rumble? 2. No, 2.5. So close. As now Daniel Bryan going to focus on the legs there of Shinsuke Nakamura. What a hell of a main event, ladies and gentlemen. A back and forth match this has been. Each superstar in this match has had an opportunity to win this and to be the 30th pick in the Royal Rumble. As Strowman and Roman Reigns taking some time to taunt each other there. Big punch there from Strowman. Oh, and then a big headbutt to the cut there. Strowman trying to go for a clothesline, missing there. And now he's going to look to do some more damage to Daniel Bryan here. Man, just look at the strength. He could hold up Daniel Bryan for years probably. And Daniel Bryan is down and out. And now, uh-oh. Oh no, Strowman running power slam to Nakamura. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman is going to be the 30th entrant in the Royal Rumble match, ladies and gentlemen. What a fatal four-way match. Daniel Bryan, Nakamura, Strowman, and Roman Reigns all had opportunities to win this matchup. And Strowman hits a running power slam on Shinsuke Nakamura, and it was all she wrote. Braun Strowman is the 30th entrant heading into the Royal Rumble. And if you see that, Strowman has to be, for sure, the main favorite in the Royal Rumble match. And if I might not want to qualify if I'm one of these superstars. I'm just being perfectly honest. If I see Strowman, he's the 30th pick, I'm not going to be wanting to be in that Royal Rumble. Or I just hide at least if I'm going to be in the Royal Rumble. But either way, Braun Strowman is the 30th pick at Royal Rumble. Will he win the Royal Rumble? We'll have to wait and find out. And this essentially puts Finn Balor and Roman Reigns against each other now, since Reigns did lose this matchup. But either way, thank you guys so much for tuning into SmackDown Live, and I hope you all have a great night.